Hello everybody, this is Supersonic 150 here, and today we're back for a Gran Turismo video. Yes, a Gran Turismo Sport video. It has been literally a year, I think maybe even more than that actually, since I've done a standout Gran Turismo video. Now, the reason why is, because with the insane number of updates that came in this game this last year, I know that they are working on GT7, but still, it's like, you know, yeah. But yeah, anyway, this recording well, I'm gonna show the replay of the race that I did, because I recorded the race, quote-unquote, live, but for some reason my microphone was picking up noises, lots of noises, so I decided to delete that footage, so we are gonna see the replay. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and if you do, remember to leave a like and subscribe. Let's move on with the video. So here we are with the race. So the context before it starts. I started P11, as you can see. Originally I thought that I did a better lap time, well, but I would qualify higher because I was pretty proud of my time. Like, I thought I was gonna be something like, I don't know, P5 or P6, but it wasn't anywhere near the case. So what happened is that in the last sector during my qualifying lap, I lost like 3-4 tenths because I messed up the braking zone near the chicane. I'm gonna point while editing. There you go. Then that messed up my entire sector pretty much, because, and then I messed up at the other corner, the little kind of hairpin-ish. Don't murder me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, so I lost like 4 tenths. So that will have probably, if I remember correctly, the times that will have put in me at like P8, P9-ish, something like this, but yeah. Anyway, without any further ado, with that out of the way, let's start the race. So, fun fact, for those who watch the video later, after this week is done, at the time that I'm recording this video, the Atenza was the quote-unquote best car on the grid. Well, at least for the European sector, but yeah. So I decided, since I like the car, to take it for a ride. But as you can see right here, I think I probably did one of the worst starts possible. Because getting, overtaken so easily, so yeah. And then the Ferrari almost pushes me. But I leave him enough space to overtake, because the way I thought of this race was I was gonna try to, and then the Russian that completely gave up. And then the Ferrari that got a penalty. Now, when I did the original race, I knew that what the Ferrari did right here was gonna give him a penalty. Because this game has some weird penalties sometimes, like when you race, you're not really gonna notice it, but when you're racing somebody that does it, you might notice it, like here. Here it's probably one of the best example of, yeah, he's gonna get a penalty, because look at that. He has all 4 of his tires out of the track. Like, if he had his 2 wheels on the white and red thing, oh my god, I'm so bad with names, it will probably not have gave him a penalty, but yeah, so here's an example of a penalty that's, yeah, it's like, although did it deserve the whole second? Probably not. So the way I was thinking of this race is, okay, if I do not go full yeet everywhere, like do not try any overtake everywhere, I should be good for a good result. And I'm not gonna spoil the entire video, but I was pretty much right. Now you see, during my original lap time, what I did is, instead of braking at the Dunlop sign, the one over there, instead of braking here, like I did, I braked here. A bit later, but a bit later when you're at full speed. Yeah, I was pretty wide here, so I had to correct my thing. I had a pretty decent exit there during my lifetime. I had a pretty decent exit here too. Although here I just noticed that was almost a penalty. But then I braked too late here and went completely wide. A bit like the Subaru over there, but even more wide. But then I took the exit perfectly here. The other guy in the Ferrari, how did he get a penalty over there, by the way? Like... Oh, same example. Actually cut the corner, pretty much. Although, was it worth another second? No, I don't think so. Like, it didn't want 2 seconds by doing that twice. So, yeah. As you can see over there in the front, the pack is very compact. Like, I was thinking, okay, I'm doing good by trying to stay near the pack, but not, and considering that the other guys behind were already out of slipstream range, I was, if I stayed there and minded my own business, I was in a good position to actually do well. So, I mean, so far the race has been a bit uneventful. Yes, but I mean, not all sport mode races are gonna be eventful. I mean, usually when they're eventful, it's because of the penalties and stuff, like. But yeah, like, oh, by the way, what's the Frenchman at the end? What's the French guy in P9? Well, P8, P9, he's battling for P8. Because, I'm just gonna say this, he did something and I only see in lobbies when I'm racing with friends. You'll get what I mean later. Now you must all be confused, be like, wait, what? But, you'll see what I mean later. Now, what I'm doing now, I'm putting a chase cam because this is a bit more easy to follow by POV. I'm always, as you can see, taking other lines from the entire pack because I do not want to mess up my braking line and, yeah. So here I actually managed to overtake the Viper. The Audi got completely shoved wide. If I remember correctly, although the Atenza not having the best top speed in the world, unfortunately the Viper re-overtook. I mean, even though the Viper I think was more in the slipstream than me. But now look, I'm in the slipstream of the Viper and I'm actually able, although the Audi here shoved him a little bit wide, I decided to stay wide also to not get punted by the Scirocco in case it wanted to overtake me. Now speaking of the Scirocco, look at this. It tries to overtake the Subaru and completely shoves it wide. Although not wide enough to the point where the Subaru gets a penalty, but I think it was pretty damn close. So yeah, pretty, I mean, we could go and look at P1 for a sec, but I mean, yeah, it's literally, yeah. It's literally Verstappen and Hamilton this season in F1. So yeah, as you can see, we have 3 Atenzas in the top 10. Although, something happened while I was looking at the others. I think what just happened, if I remember correctly, is that the Scirocco, yeah, the Scirocco tried to overtake the Audi, but then punted off, and then you have the Peugeot who completely, I think, overshoots its braking. I think. Yeah, it brakes too late. It brakes too late. And then gets punted by the Scirocco who was trying to overtake the Audi. Look at that. Like the Audi, like the Scirocco brakes really late, overtakes and bam! Pushes the Scirocco off the track, and now I'm thinking about it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait, only 2 seconds? Okay, I'm gonna say that deserved more than 2 seconds, if you ask me. Like, yeah, he didn't do it on purpose, I think. But I mean, and then he gets shoved by the French guy. Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing well to completely dodge everything right now that is in my way. Although, a bit of lag there during the race happened. The French guy fighting with the Cherokee gets punted. Not a little, by the way. Yeah, he's having a little, yeah. So I'm keep minding my own business. I mean, so far I did well. Like, I was P12 after turn 1, and now I'm P8. So, I am doing good, in my opinion. Like, as long as I do not get completely murdered, I'm fine. So, trying to overtake the French guy, but then I notice, like, it doesn't try to completely close the door. It's just that I hesitate a bit too much. Like, I feel like if I had braked a bit later, that would have worked a bit, because I think here what happened is that we braked pretty much at the same time, so we were still side by side here. So in the end I decided to not completely fight. I could have fought a bit more, but no, like, I'm trying to do a clean race first, because the way I'm racing is I'm trying to race clean. So the others are like, okay, that guy is racing clean, so we might race him a bit more. We might as well race him clean also. I mean, I prefer a race clean, even though it doesn't, struggling to words, even though that much, even though it does, oh my god, even though a lot doesn't happen, but at least having a race where it's not Maldonado City, like, you know, the Portuguese Momo's video. Is, by the way, the most viewed video on my channel with almost 3,000 views. Thanks again, by the way. But what I was mentioning, you will see right here. So I go again wide to have a better exit, and then I'm gonna do the same again to have a better exit, because the French guy here, he stays on the inside to try to overtake the Viper, but he completely opens himself to an attack from me. Now, I'm in the slipstream, we're in the final corner, well, we passed the final corner, but we're gonna be side by side, and who's gonna come on top in P7? Yep, it's me. I managed to finish P7. Now, I have a question, because, if we look closely, I am pretty sure that I should not have finished in front. Because if we look closely at the track, I think, yeah, I think he's a little bit in front. I have no idea. Struggling to picture. I don't know, like, who is really, like, I think he is a bit in front. I don't know. I have no idea. No, he is in front, I think. I don't know, it's really close. Like, I'm gonna show the gap here now. If I still have the screenshot, I'm gonna show the gap now. But yeah, seriously, like, kudos to the French guy, because usually what will happen, like, I tried to overtake on the left. Now, usually what will happen in a normal race is that he will completely shove me off the track to keep the position, like if it was anybody else. But this guy did something that only me and my friends do when we are in lobbies, and that is to leave the space. Like, if he loses the place, he loses the place, and he lost the place, but he was clean. Like, frankly, good job to the French guy. Like, kudos to him, shout out to him. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, that would be very appreciated. And if you want to see more Gran Turismo Sport videos, tell me in the comments and subscribe if you want. I hope you all have a good day, and I hope I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.